Investigation on Justice Kavanaugh when a very similar allegation came out on him.
Well, let me just say, I respect your question, and I don't need a lecture.
Okay, Nancy, hold on. You're gonna have enough spotlight in just a second, I promise. This video is about you. Anyways, hi guys, my name is Deborah. This is my first YouTube video, and I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. Gather yourself. So there are a lot of things going on in our country right now. One of them is the coronavirus, which I don't need to remind you. The other one is something that isn't being so pronounced, but it is hanging around, is these allegations against Joe Biden. But I'm not going to really talk about the allegations. I'm more going to talk about this press conference, the one you saw at the beginning of the video. It insulted me because Nancy Pelosi is always like, oh, me too, women need to be heard. Well, I don't need to tell you. I found this gem of a video made by Charlie Kirk, I think. It is a gem. It compares the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, you know, the Republican that got just destroyed for something he didn't do. And then she's just standing at that press conference defending Joe, who has more evidence against him than what Brett Kavanaugh could ever have. Just watch this video. It is priceless. I do minor interruptions here and there, pointing out the things that kind of bother me.
Investigation on Justice Kavanaugh when a very similar allegation came out on him.
Well, let me just say, I respect your question, and I don't need a lecture.
Oh, what? A lecture? She wasn't giving you a lecture. She was asking a valid question. A reporter asking a valid question in 2020 is actually something worth treasuring. Joe Biden is getting the same allegations as Brett Kavanaugh, as I mentioned before. I don't see her making a humongous deal about it. Let's keep going.
We're here to show our respect for all women who have a case, have it respected, for due process, to investigate, to find the truth, not fear it.
Fear the truth? What truth? Brett Kavanaugh didn't do anything. All women should be heard? What about Tara Reid? Why aren't you letting her tell her story? Is she not credible? Is her blaming Joe Biden making her not credible in your eyes, Nancy?
Here's the thing. I have complete respect for the whole Me Too movement. I have 4 daughters and 1 son. And there's a lot of excitement around the idea that women will be heard and be listened to.
There's a lot of excitement around the idea, but I thought it was already a thing. So people are just excited about that idea. It's not really being executed. What?
But what's happening here has lifetime impacts. The crimes themselves, the allegations that have been made are about offenses that have a lifetime impact.
There is also due process. And the fact that Joe Biden is Joe Biden.
What? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason to assault people. You are you. Joe Biden is Joe Biden. Really? Brett Kavanaugh is Brett Kavanaugh. That didn't save him. What saved him was not actually doing it, and evidence not being, provided, real evidence, because their evidence wasn't evidence.
There's an allegation made against a person. An allegation, as I said before, that has lifetime impact on a person to be violated in that way by a person who wants a lifetime appointment to the Supreme Court.
Okay, so he wants to run the country, he wants power too. It doesn't make sense to me because there haven't been pictures of Brett Kavanaugh sniffing hair, touching women inappropriately, unlike former vice president, now running for president, Joe Biden. there hasn't been that kind of stuff with Brett Kavanaugh. So it's not like right off the bat he's a perv because some lady after 30 years, when the moment he decided to run for Supreme Court, the lady was like, he raped me.
There's been statements from his campaign, or not his campaign, but his former employees who ran his offices and the rest, that there was never any record of this.
Instead of asking questions, the Republican leadership fears the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, we Republicans, conservatives, we fear the truth. And what's the truth, Nancy? Ah, God.
There was never any record, and that nobody ever came forward, or nobody...
Really? They're so afraid of the truth, and they're so afraid of a woman, Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, for the truth that she will tell.
No, we Republicans, let me clarify something. We Republicans weren't afraid of Christine Blasey Ford because we know her story wasn't true. I think you Democrats are afraid of Tara Reade because maybe she is telling the truth, and that's scaring you guys a little bit because your boy, Joe Biden, isn't going to come out.
I am so proud. The happiest day for me this week was to support Joe Biden for President of the United States.
I join Leader Schumer in calling for Judge Kavanaugh to withdraw his name from consideration.
Oh, was Brett Kavanaugh was being, accused of alleged assault, and you wanted him to be withdrawn from consideration. Nancy, if you're so crazed about the Me Too movement, you're just asking yourself to pull out of the race because, he's been accused. There is evidence.
He's a person of great integrity, a great concern for the American people.
I'm crying. Wow. Oh, integrity. Wow. God, she makes I can throw up all at the same time. Oh my God.
The Judiciary Committee and the Senate decide to go forward, they have to know that they are having a demoralizing impact and a chilling effect on the entire movement of courageous women who are telling their stories and demanding justice.
And continue to run for president, also demoralizing because he's being accused of pretty much the same exact thing. Wow, I'm so hot right now.
And demanding justice.
He authored the Violence Against Women Act when he was the chair of the Judiciary Committee.
So there are two equities to be weighed. One equity is the integrity of the Supreme Court. The other equity to be weighed is the respect that we have for women when they come forward.
Good question. What changed, Nancy? I don't want to be here for 3 hours and rant on that thing. I could, but I don't want to. Wow. Wow. How can she be such a hypocrite? Calling Brett Kavanaugh basically, this evil predator that preys on women. And hair sniffer Joe Biden doesn't get any crap from her. So those are my thoughts on that video. If this video was somehow awkward, it's because this is my first video and I have no idea what I'm doing. All I know is that I know what I'm saying. And it's blatantly obvious the hypocrisy there. Even a liberal can see it. And if you don't, then you just want to be blind to the truth. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, if you had enjoyed the content of the video, and you want to see more hysterical videos like that one, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share with all your friends. I'm still deciding. Today's Monday, and Monday's when I'm posting my first video. So maybe I'll do videos every Monday. It's nothing set yet. I'm still trying to find out a good day. Thank you so much for watching.